Welcome back to the talk show with Christopher Walken. Great to have you back. Man, I'm really glad to tell you we have another very special guest this week. Actor, singer, and producer, Mr. Hugh Jackman is with us today. Hugh, it's really good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I want to start off with is the question that everyone's asking after they saw Logan. What is next for the Wolverine?
Well, that's something I've been thinking about constantly since we started production. The first night after filming, I was just lying in bed thinking, this is going to be great. Patrick, Stewart, and I were talking earlier in the day about the finale for Wolverine, but it wasn't until the day after filming was through that it really hit me. I was just having fun with the whole project.
So, I mean, there had to be a real eye-opener, realizing that it's all over.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking for the future?
I'm really hoping the X-Men films keep moving forward. Something needs to continue, but if it ends up getting to the point where the quality isn't supporting the name of the franchise, then Fox needs to stop.
I agree. Yeah.
So as to the future of the Wolverine, I guess the only work needed to carry on the legacy would be, and I was talking with the director about this at Logan's premiere, the main thing would be to pick a new actor that would be better than me. Not saying I'm the best out there, certainly not, but there shouldn't be a decrease in quality. The content and production of the movies and the performances of the actors in this franchise should continue to grow. However long the X-Men saga continues.
It's very true. But I mean, man, to replace you, that's a hard task.
Well, there's a lot of young talent out there.
Yeah, I suppose.
Of course, you can't just hand them the script and expect to get an A-plus rating from every shot.
Definitely not.
And I think as actors, we both can relate to the long hours of preparing for our roles and dedication we bring to the project.
Oh, yeah. So who do you think could replace you?
As Wolverine?
Yeah.
Well, man, there's a lot of stars out there. There's a lot of stars. It'd have to be someone who can really embrace the dark side of the character while still maintaining a true focus of what's right.
Diversity is key.
Yeah, I'm thinking unless the company wants to go back to Logan's younger years, I'm thinking somebody between 30 and 40. Maybe Tom Hardy, actually. It's just all I can think of right now.
He's a great actor, really high quality.
Yeah, it really is. Really feel he could embrace the dark part of the character extremely well. Bronson really showed me how limitless his boundaries are as an actor. He's got a continuous list of wonderful films. Lawless, Warrior, The Revenant, Black Hawk Down, Inception, just a great library of films.
Good stuff. Well, Wolverine is definitely one of the most iconic cinema characters now, thanks to your great performances these past 17 years.
Thank you. It means a lot.
No problem. But now that you've played him for the last time, looking back, is that the role you think defined your career? What role do you think defined it?
Well, the one that really kick-started it, the one that really got me off the ground was Wolverine and X-Men. Though what I believe to be one of my best early performances, one of my favorites I've worked in, was The Prestige.
That was a great movie.
I really had fun with it. That might have been really been the spot where I just learned to lose myself in a role, nearly in the manner that Robert got lost in his obsession for magic.
I see what you mean. So was your favorite role been Wolverine?
Most definitely. I feel X2 really defined the character as far as experience with him. In the first film, I had embraced the character, but the experience from the first film really helped me morph into Logan for the second film. I became the Wolverine in his entirety.
It's crazy that we as actors put so much work into these roles, because when we're filming, we just get completely lost in the character.
Right.
And I think you can describe the work all day to someone, but they won't really understand. They won't understand it unless they've lived it.
Well, absolutely. There's so many dedicated actors, so far as to become overweight or extremely underweight, like my colleague Christian Bale has done before. And then the mental training and becoming the character is it's life changing. I think the scope of how um, the characters I play, how they see the world, it always sticks with me. A really good example of it would be the role Jean Valjean. It really changed how I see people. And I'd always seen them with a kind, loving heart before, but it really brought to the surface the trials we face every day, and how just something as simple as a smile can impact that person's day, cheer them up.
Wise words there. Very true what you said. As actors, we do so much more than entertain. We change ourselves. It's an internal phenomenon. When you finish a film, you look back and go, man, this is great. Then you realize later how much you learn from each project.
Yeah, it really is a journey.
You know, for yourself, I've seen you had to undergo some pretty intense physical training. I mean, what was that like?
Yeah, yeah, it isn't easy benching 300 pounds in your 40s, but while it's been a different process for each film, we're getting really into shape. There's different times where it went really quickly, and there's other times where it took a while, but we got there.
Wow, that's cool. So I have another question to ask you.
What's that?
How do you get your arms so veiny? And how can I do the same?
Oh, that's a rather odd inquiry.
Well, I like to mix things up.
I don't, I don't know really. Could be just that gaining bulk on my arms without the thickening of the skin makes it that way. I'm really not sure, to be honest. I don't know the technical term for it.
So what you're saying is, I just work out my arms and I should be set.
I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, what's the big deal with you lately? Have you got any new exciting role offers you've been invited to do?
Oh yes, actually. I can't get too much into details, but I've been offered a role in an upcoming thriller. Still waiting on specifics and praying about accepting it.
Cool stuff, great.
Yeah, the screenplay looks great. I've read through it, really cool, really excited to explore more into the role. Again, still uncertain of the project, working out some things.
Still, man, that's awesome.
Thanks, it really is.
Well, thank you so very much for being with us. It was really a great honor.
I appreciate it. I hope this project goes well for you.
It's got a great start so far.
Alright, thanks for having me.
No problem. Alright, guys, that concludes this week's edition of The Talk Show with Christopher Walken. I'm Chris Walken. Make sure to comment down below to who you think I should interview in 2 weeks. Have a great week, guys.